So just before this video gets underway, my face is on. I just wanted to make a quick announcement before this video gets underway, and that is that I'm joining VELOCE esports team, not for my FIFA playing abilities, I can assure you. For those that don't know, VELOCE is an esports team and also management agency. Just in the future, I'm going to be working with them and trying to enhance my content. I just thought it would be good to give you guys a bit of an update. You may be aware of them already. They do a lot of stuff in the world of F1 esports. They've got a lot of partners and exciting collaborations on the horizon there, and I'm the first of their FIFA content creators, so I'm hoping to help them branch out into the world of football and into the world of FIFA. And just generally speaking, there could be a lot of exciting real life stuff coming to the channel in the future. The existing content won't change. You'll still see career mode, you'll still see experiments, but I'm hoping on top of that you'll see a lot of improved and really quality content on this channel. All the links to VELOCE social media will be down in the description below, including Twitter and Instagram, and even if you want to get some merch, look at this merch, fam. I want to say a big thank you as well to VELOCE for signing me up, but without any further ado, let's get into the video proper. I'll catch you in a bit. So, hello there everyone, and welcome. It is Niren here, and today it is time for me to bring you another FIFA 19 career mode cheat engine experiment. Today, we are going to be testing what happens when you've got no cash, when you've got negative cash, when you've not got a single penny to your name. Today, we have done something that I don't think I've seen before on FIFA, certainly, because I don't think it's even possible, okay? We've made a team bankrupt. It only seems fair that it's Manchester City. And we have made them poor. Beyond poor. They're in the red, okay? It's not looking good for them on the finances. Because as you can see, if we scroll over to the office, they have got negative £50 million in the transfer budget. £0 in wages. It's just not looking good for them, gonna be honest. And we're gonna see what happens. We're literally just gonna see what happens when a team's bankrupt, when I'm using them and when I hand them over to the control of the AI. Will the AI just pretend they still have the usual amount of money? Will they go and buy players? Will they have to sell their entire squad? Will I get sacked for being bankrupt? Will I get messages and emails from the board about being bankrupt? Will I even be able to sign any players? I imagine not, really, but we can always try. If you go on to enjoy the video though, slap a like on it and subscribe. If you are new to the channel, it's the big red button under the video, and it massively helps me out. Interestingly enough, we're actually not allowed to go on to the overview and transactions. I don't know why that is. I assume it has something to do with the fact that our transfer budget is negative 50 million, to be fair. The first test really is we sim forward a day and see what happens. Does it revert? We've got a transfer offer here for Phil Foden. Really, I mean, technically speaking, we kind of need the money, don't we? We still can't go over to the overview and transactions. It just literally will not allow us. I'm going to try and sign a player. Let's try and bring someone in. Kai Havertz, mate. We're going to try and sign you, son. Okay, so we're going to have to offer between 27.5 and 39.5 million pounds. Should we approach to buy? We can't allow you to go forward with this offer. We don't have the financial means to pull this transfer off. I mean, it makes sense under the circumstances. Apparently, we can still delegate. We've delegated to do it, but we can't actually enter the negotiations. Okay, we've agreed a fee with Bayer Leverkusen. We've accepted it. Cool. Okay, we can't negotiate. We just got to delegate it. I wonder if we can actually get around this issue just by delegating constantly. So that's ongoing. So we've agreed a fee, and we're now going to try and agree personal terms with Kai Havertz and see if we can sign him despite being in debt. Okay, cool. The deal has been agreed on all terms. He's a squad rotation player, 5-year contract length, £57,000 in wages. Can we accept? Surely it's not going to let us. Surely it's not going to allow us. We have negative money. No, it's not. The game's not having any of it. You can't sign anyone. But listen, I've tried. It's a logical step, really, isn't it? So wait, can we sign a free agent then? Do you think that's possible? We've got Mamadou Bakayoko. Okay, we're not allowed to sign him either. I can delegate it. In fact, I can't even do that. It won't let me go above £1. Mamadou, mate, if you're willing to take a pay cut, I'll give you £1 a week, son. Yeah, fair enough. He was not having any. He wasn't having any of it. I tell you what, I want to know what happens when we sell a player. Let's sell Leroy Sané. We've got a bid of 63.2 mil, right? So bearing in mind, we've got negative 50 mil. So theoretically, if the maths is on point, we should end up with positive £13.2 million after we do this sale, correct? All right, good. We're going to accept that from Arsenal. I'm going to see whether it goes from £0 and then we end up with 63, or whether it actually adds it up from negative 50 million. To be fair, I'm impressed with the board's lack of caring. They're just like, yeah, nah, it's calm. Don't worry about it, mate. 99 manager rating. What's even the issue, son? We didn't need money anyway, mate. We've got plenty in reserves. Okay, Sane's been sold to Arsenal, so we've received £59 million. So theoretically, we should have 9 million. We do. Fair enough. It did actually add it up from... with that, okay, good. That makes sense now. We're actually allowed to look at the overview and transactions now. We couldn't before. So there you go. We've now got £9 million. All right, cool. So selling players actually works. Unsurprisingly, you can't actually buy players when you're in debt. For the purpose of this video, though, I'm going to have to change it back to being in debt again. And there we go. We're on negative 60 million now. Oh, we can actually look at the transactions and overview this time. It still counts that we've done, like, that we've got expenses and overview and profits and earnings and all that jam. You can tell I'm not a business-minded man, can't you? But yeah, it's not actually really taken into account the fact, I mean, it makes sense. Nothing has actually made us have this transfer value. I've just edited it myself. It's not like we've overspent on players, because we haven't bought anyone. It's just, I've just literally edited the number myself. Tell you what, right, I'm gonna sim forward to January. We're gonna sim into the next transfer window, see if anything changes, see if the budget changes, see if the board changes it for us. They might sack us, I don't know. I can't imagine we're gonna meet our budget objective, really. So we dip out of the calendar. We're now on negative £48.34 million. We're making progress, boys. So the board just haven't just brought us out of debt. I'm guessing that's just some sort of prize money that we've earned along the way during the course of this season. But we are at least slightly more out of debt than we were before. Is there actually anything that we can do? Can we hire a new GTN scout? No, we can't. Not even this man here who's 17k. Can we renew contracts? Tom Deli Bashiru? Okay, that I to be honest, I don't feel like he's gonna accept that offer. Gonna be honest with you. Yeah, they considered our initial offer too low. To be fair, Dele Bashiru, I would have said the same. In essence, in that situation, we just asked him to pay us £1.8 million a week. It wasn't a great contract. I think we can do better personally. What about Mangala? What's he saying about that? 1.7 mil for him is what he's gonna have to pay us weekly to get us out of the red. Once again, not really having any of it though. Can we have youth staff? No. Okay. No, not even. We can't have Peter Martinson down here. We really can't afford anything right now. To be fair, we're doing all right to say we owe Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs a lot of money. We're in 4th in the league at the moment, beating Chelsea and the likes. Now though, we're gonna sim to the end of the season, okay? The results don't really matter. We've still got a good team, but I want to know what happens, A, when we get to the end of the season, and obviously we can't renew contracts. I'm guessing that's gonna be a thing. But also when we go into the second season, will we return out of debt? Will it give us a normal transfer budget again? We've won the league. We've won the league in debt. I've had it enough. Manchester City, with no money, ironically, win the league by 1 point over United, then Liverpool. Interestingly enough as well, it changed the budget back to £0. As you can see, changing the budget split is having a phenomenal effect right now. So this is the transfer budget we were given for season 2. A heck of a lot. £277 million. To say we were in debt about 6 months ago, the City owners have been able to find quite a lot of loose change behind the sofa cushions. Once again though, we'll change this over so that it's all transfer budget, and then we'll change the transfer budget value to something that's negative. And now as you can see, we've put this team in a lot of debt in comparison. Negative £500 million, okay? That's a lot. Negative £500 million, £500 million in the red. What we're going to do is we're going to jump into a pre-season tournament and the first game of the season, and we're going to forfeit all games. So all 3 group stage matches in pre-season, and then the first game of the Premier League season, and that should hopefully get us sacked on purpose, and then we can observe Manchester City from a different club. We can see whether they still go out and buy players, or whether they actually have to sell the entire squad. to get back to having £0 and to being out of debt, or whether it just doesn't affect them at all. You never know, the AI might just completely rewrite the amount of money that they have. And there it is, we have been sacked because we forfeited 4 games in a row. We've left City in a massive amount of debt, and now it's time to see what they do in that situation on their own. Now, basically, we wait and see and take a look at whether City actually do any transfer activity in this season. Okay, so here is Manchester City's team at the end of the summer transfer window, and looking at it as we scroll through, they definitely haven't signed anyone. I've already scrolled through this team. They've definitely not brought anyone into the team. Yeah, they've not brought anyone in to the team, but I don't think they've had to sell anyone either. I don't really see that many players missing when we go through this team. They've still got their main goalkeeper, they've still got their main defenders. Sterling and Silva are here. Both the Silvas are here. The only player they're missing is Leroy Sané, but we sold him earlier on.
Manchester City, you've got some real nerve, you absolute knobheads.
They're £500 million in debt, and they've gone and signed David Alaba from Bayern Munich. What is this? Manchester City have signed 27-year-old fullback David Alaba from FC Bayern for a fee in the region of £35 million. You don't have £35 million. You've got negative £500 million. How have you done that then? In fairness, that is the only signing they've done, like, since we left them, but still, they've not really sold anyone of any note. So there's Alaba, we've got Aguero still at the club, Danilo and De Bruyne are still there, Fabian Delph, Edison, Fernandinho, Phil Foden is still playing for City. We carry on and carry on. We've got Gundogan, Jesus, Otamendi, David Silva, Bernardo Silva, Raheem Sterling, Kyle Walker, and John Stones are all still at the club. They've sold no one of any major worth at all. I mean, with that, really, I think that probably draws to an end this experiment, because clearly the AI just don't take into account the budgets. Clearly, I don't know what it is. Maybe each team just has a fixed budget at the start of the season if they're an AI team, and as soon as you leave them, they return to that fixed budget. So there you go. Being in debt affects the team in as many ways as you would expect whilst you're managing them. However, when you put a team in debt and don't manage them and let the AI do it for you, unfortunately, it seems like they'll just go out and be their normal selves, signing Alaba from Bayern in this case. If you enjoyed this experiment though, slap a like on it and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It's the big red button under the video and it massively helps me out. You can also follow me on social media these days too. My Twitter and Insta are at @theofficialfng and links are down below. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.